over the division rival 49ers, and also stepping fresh to death in the sport coat as well, the two-tones, right? Matt, I want to get right to that last fourth down stop, man. We saw it on the cameras, the relief in your face, having seen that defense hold strong. How relieved were you personally after that?
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, what a great stop, and I was ready to go back out there, but I was just really happy for the defense, and they did a great job all game, and they've done that all year, so, they're really good.
No doubt, man. Look, and you mentioned being ready to go back out there, and it felt as though this 49ers team was the walking wounded, walking into, right? Injury report a mile long, and a couple of nicks and bruises within that game. So, after Coach Shanahan describes it as a character win, how would you describe it?
Yeah, I think it just shows that the system works, and the line did great. Only gave up one sack because it was my fault because I held the ball too long, but they were awesome, so what a great win.
Always something you can fix, man. There's nothing wrong with relishing in the win for the moment, but I'm glad you mentioned KB. Heck of a day. You and he shared the sidelines back in New England as well. That chemistry, how did that come to help you in a situation where you're thrust into the starting role for the third game in a row?
KB's awesome. I remember, when he came to New England and I was a rookie, and we just created our handshake. We still got the same handshake, and I always loved watching him in San Fran, and for us to be back here, and Nick Lombardi, our quarterback coach, was like sitting on the field last week. He was like, I can't believe all three of us are here right now. It's crazy because we were all on the same team. And yeah, it's just awesome that KB is just infectious. And last week he was disappointed about how he played, and I told him, hey, you get another chance this week, so let's go ball.
And then, how long did it take for y'all to get that handshake coordinated? Like, how many steps is it pretty intricate?
It's pretty quick, and I mean, first throwing session we ever had, we did a handshake because we just vibed right away, so he's definitely my guy, and maybe we'll add to it to kind of add some spice to it.
Just levels, bit by bit, you'll find a way to kind of make that thing
Yeah,
shine
exactly.
How crucial is it, the fact that you have 10 days now before the next game to kind of recover, rest up, and get back right, not only from a physical standpoint, but mentally after a game like this one?
Yeah, I mean, that's the challenge every time in the NFL, and on a short week like this, you get the extra 3 days, so you gotta attack it, move on to the next one, and get ready for a really good team, so you can't, obviously we're happy we won, but I'm always looking forward to the next one.
Looking forward to watching you out there working, man. Get healthy, stay healthy, and best of luck going forward. We appreciate you joining us here on Sports Center, Matt.
I appreciate it.
Alright, as we take a look at that game that they just came off of, an excellent effort from those 49ers, missing starters all over the field, starting QB down, a couple of wide receivers, few, I should say, tight ends, real suspect, run CMC, aka Christian McCaffrey, scores San Francisco at 14-0, but punching the ball loose, Niners would recover. They would eventually tie the game with the ball range and kick it to go up 26 to the 49ers, get the win 26 to 23, improved to 4-1 behind some unusual heroes.
Guys coming in without Brock Purdy, without most of your starting receivers, how do you pull off a win?
Next man up. We got talent. We got talent on this roster. Obviously, it hurts to not have Brock, Kittle, Ayuk, Ricky, but, it truly is a next man up league. This team is really built off the young blood, the fresh draft picks, all the young guys. So they've been the lifeblood of this team for the whole season. It's going to continue to be that way. We just got to continue to pour into them.
All right, we go from Thursday night to Monday night now. Look, you've heard the noise. The Chiefs don't have it this year. Sure, they're 2-2, but they got some speed back last week, and it showed. But it's been a little slow out of the gate, I will say, losing their first 2 games this season, and then in the first quarter of all games Kansas City has played this year, they have 0 touchdowns and just 2 field goals. The Jags will be on the other side Monday night, and they're 3-1 with their sole loss to the Bengals when Joe Burrow played and got hurt. There needs to be a different mentality for the Chiefs on Monday night, and you know who knows it? Mahomes.
There's still a lot to learn from. I mean, early in the first half there were some of those guys that stalled out, kind of like we've been doing earlier in the season. So trying to find ways to execute, especially earlier in football games, to build leads. Like I've always said, when you build a lead with Spags calling the defense, it really unleashes him to really go out there. And so we'll continue to work at the little things fundamentally and try to all be on the same page so that we can execute at a higher level early and then keep that momentum through the rest of the game. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens fell victim to that potent Chiefs offense, and instead of being able to get back to work, Jackson was held out of practice for a second straight day due to a hamstring injury. The two-time MVP hasn't been ruled out, and if he doesn't go, that slides the reins over to Cooper Rush for Sunday's game against the Texans. So you were back with the Seattle Sports Center, and I know I have a heavy positional bias when it comes to what I think they should be doing on early downs, but they rank the Ravens 29th in their tendency to hand the ball off to the running back with Derrick Henry standing back there on first or second down, yet they're averaging 6 yards a clip when they decide to do so. All of that to say, wouldn't leaning into that specifically help a guy like Cooper Rush under center on Sunday? Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, listen, you want to be able to ease a backup quarterback into a game, and listen, when you have a 245-pound battering ram and Derrick Henry in the backfield, you're getting 5-6 yards a clip. You're going to be in third and manageable, just off of those averages right there. And so that's what I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to do. They're going to line up every person, a couple tight ends on the field, turn around, hand the ball off, okay, get yourself in third, medium, and short, and then your quarterback is in a much more manageable situation. It doesn't feel like you need to have any sort of mystery about it. Go out there and do what you are dang good at. Now, the Eagles rank 5th in that same trend when it comes to handing off the ball to their all-star running back out the gate. A.J. Brown probably not too big of a fan of that, as evidenced by his since-deleted social media post. So how can that dynamic affect the relationship between A.J. Brown and his QB1? Well, listen, everybody's talked about the amount of targets that A.J. Brown has had, but I will also say all targets aren't the same. All targets are equal. Okay, I think the Philadelphia Eagles do A.J. Brown a disservice by limiting the type of routes that he runs. It's borderline predictable what these defenses are seeing from A.J. Brown. I think you gotta move him around the formation. Don't line him up in the same spot. And have him run more, different routes out there. That's the thing that you really see on tape. And so, here's a couple things for the Philadelphia Eagles. One, they gotta be able to run the ball better. They're a run-first team, but when they get in these passing situations, move around your star wide receiver, and I think you'll prosper. There's both of them out there on the edge, really, between he and Devontae Smith that can make something shake for you. Eagles host the Broncos 1 p.m. on Sunday. D-Wood, we appreciate it as always, brother. Yes, sir.